What's up, you guys? My name is Hartley, and this week was absolutely insane when it came to electric vehicle charging companies. And in this video, I'm going to break down for you the trades that I made this week, as well as the stocks that are on my watch list for next week. So here's everything you need to know. Let's go. All right, so like I said, this was definitely the week of electric vehicle charging companies. Let me show you what I mean. The first one is BLNK Charging. They're up 126% this week. They had some support here down at $5 back in September. Since then, they established a new low at $7.45, and now it has run to $24.84 at the high, closed out on Friday at $22. So the company is up over 4 times in the last 2 months, and it's up 126% this week. Absolutely amazing run. If you look at ChargePoint Energy, it is a similar story. They're up 52% this week, and they were trading down as low as $10, $11, $12 back in September, so they have doubled as well. Absolutely amazing from both of these two companies, like just a heck of a run. Now guys, I tried really hard to tell you about these stocks before they blew up. I even made 3 different videos dating back to October 2nd that highlighted BLNK amongst the electric vehicle charging industry, that compared both of these 2 particular stocks, and they were on my watch list dating back to October. So I've already made 3 videos about these guys just in October alone, and now it seems like everybody with a YouTube channel wants to talk about them now that they're blowing up. But I gave you the heads up. I also had it in my weekly watch list. I post that every single week and do a full breakdown on about 40 or 50 different stocks, and I blew this company up in my Discord chat. I even posted a photo of one that was near my house right here. I posted the chart 2 different times before we had that run. This was back at $12, $13, and $14 here, and I've talked about it profusely in my Discord chat, so everybody that has joined is well aware of this company. And a lot of the members in my Discord chat have made a lot of money buying into this company recently. Now, here are the trades that I made this week. So I buy options. I don't buy the stock when the options trade. The options are basically the right to buy the stock at a later date. They give you the same kind of movement, but it's just much more volatile, higher risk and reward. But these are my returns. So I've made 2 trades, and then I've exited those trades. The first one was for ChargePoint, and then the second one was for BLNK. With ChargePoint, I made 100% gain, and then I made 741% gain on BLNK. Now, the problem here was that when I bought into these stocks and they went up so much, they ended up taking up so much of my portfolio. They had such a heavy weight that I basically had to sell them, and then I bought back in with later expiry dates. So I went from November, December expiry dates to May and March expiry dates, and now those positions are up again 148% and 92%. Now, just in case you're a little conspicuous, I know this is an Excel sheet. Here is a full screenshot of my last 60 days of trading through Questrade in case you want to verify any of those numbers. You can see right here I got into the ChargePoint Energy calls, I got into the BLNK calls right here, and I just recently closed out the BLNK calls right here at $8.25 and then bought back in at $2.80. You can pause the screen here if you want to do any of the math, but if you want to see the videos of me making these trades, definitely check out my small account challenge series. I basically break everything down, including my 600% trade that I just made on Uber. You can also see that one right here where I got in for 93 cents and sold out at $6.15. Definitely check out the video. Now, if you are interested in joining that chat room, receiving my weekly watch list, as well as getting access to all of my technical analysis, definitely consider joining my Discord group. I'm trying to build a community of traders where I share my analysis, and hopefully everybody else shares theirs, so that we can build everybody up. You can get trade ideas, you can get resources, and you can get help on your strategy. So if you're interested in anything like that, it is $5 per month, and the link is down below. We would love to have you there, and that is where I post while I'm trading, and I share all of my analysis. Now, before we get into the charts, we need to talk about COVID, because the numbers are still going up. We have not had any type of dip or anything like that. We do have a vaccine coming out, but hopefully the vaccine gets here really quickly, because as of right now, these numbers are going up, and they're going up pretty quick, and it is not a good sign for us in general, because I think we are going to see more and more lockdowns around the world, in the US, Canada, Europe, and it's not going to be good for a lot of businesses. Now, when we start looking at the stocks for next week, what you may want to consider is what stocks are going to thrive in that situation, and one of them is probably going to be Shopify. So I really like Shopify right now, because as you can see, we have tested this basically 850, 880 level. First once right here, now twice in September, and then a third time right here in November, and the last 3 days have been absolutely phenomenal. We've had a very clear bounce off of 900. We've had 3 very strong days, and we are now crossing through our 20 and 50-day moving average. We've got a small crossover of the MACD. It has just turned positive. We have increasing volume right now, and I like absolutely everything about this chart. So come Monday, come Tuesday, if we see increasing volume and we see a little bit more movement up on Shopify, I'm probably going to take a small position, and then when we see the breakout of the all-time highs here, I'm going to add to that position. I think this company is going to do very well through COVID and after COVID, and I think they have a very strong management team, a very strong strong product and I like everything about them, and their chart has just consolidated for the last 3 months, so I think it's about time for a breakout. I really like this company. Now, because we've had so much attention on the electric vehicle industry, I want to bring a couple to your attention that maybe haven't had their full run up quite yet, and there's still some opportunity left, because a lot of the Chinese manufacturers, well, those ones ran up 2 weeks ago. ChargePoint and BLNK, they ran up this week, and so here are some companies that I haven't ran up yet and that I have my eye on and that I really like. I share this one in the Discord chat all week over the last 2 days, but this is Workhorse Group, and I really like this company because they established support right here around the $12, $14 level. They spiked to $31 and then came all the way back down. They crashed by 50% back down to the exact same level of support, and now they have basically been on a tear for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and today on Friday, while I'm filming this video, they had an absolute run up from about $22 to $25. Absolutely amazing. As you can see, they're up 13% today. Just a beautiful close on Workhorse. I don't think there's anything slowing down this company, and if they get some big announcements about some orders from FedEx, UPS, any of the big players, I think this is going to be the next kind of EV big runner. I think this is going to be where the attention goes. Now, the next company is Hyllion Holdings. This is a company that I am actually invested in. I hold options in them. They are fairly long-term options. I don't think they expire till January or March, but I saw this company and I saw them basically crumbling all the way back down to about $18, and then right in here I thought, okay, this might be the next higher low right here, and they're crossing above the 20-day moving average, so I like that as well. I took a small position in them because I really like their business model. I like the management team. I think they're well run. I like the stock chart right now because we're starting to see a rebound, and if you do the math on this, it doesn't look very good because we started at $44 up here, but from $18 to $25 is more than a 35% difference. So just from here to here is a 35% gain, and I've already capitalized on a little bit of that. So I'm super happy with Hyllion right now. I really like the company. I like the business model, and if all of the attention shifts from consumer cars to EV charging companies and now to commercial vehicles, Hyllion and Workhorse are going to be the two companies that everybody talks about, and that's where all the attention goes, and that is going to make the stock run up. So I currently have a position in Hyllion, and I'm looking at Workhorse for next week. Now, here's everybody's favorite electric car company. This is Tesla. I had to bring this up because they made the S&P this week, and now, as you can see, they shot up right here, and they are at their all-time high. They are literally within like $5 of their all-time high right now, and that is going to prove to be a little bit of resistance. So it's going to be really interesting to see is, do they break through that all-time high and climb out of it, or do they drop back down to one of these levels of support right here? My personal feeling is, with all the attention going in and now being listed on the S&P, I think Tesla's going to have a nice couple months here, especially going into Christmas. So I am bullish on Tesla. I like this, especially if we see a clean breakout of the 503, 505 range. I am expecting it to go up maybe 550, 520. It may retest it as well, come back down, but I'm bullish on Tesla, especially over the next 3 to 6 months. Now, if you guys get any value out of my technical analysis, you should definitely consider signing up for my stock market course. It has over 8 hours of content dedicated to helping you refine your strategy and improve your skills when it comes to the stock market. I've had over 600 students go through the course. There's 30 different reviews for you to take a look at. You get 2 weeks free when you sign up for a Skillshare account, and then after that, it's about $12 a month. But if you can do the 8-hour course in under 2 weeks, you get the entire course for free. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below. Now, in summary, my watch list is highly focused on electric vehicles right now. I think there's a huge opportunity in that. I also think a lot of the tech companies are pushing to all-time highs right now, so I really like that. There's a huge opportunity there, especially as COVID gets worse over the next 3 to 6 months before the vaccines come out. Tech is going to be a major focus. However, you need to understand that right now these markets are very volatile. They're extremely choppy. There's a lot going on in the world, and it is up and down, and so you need to manage your risk appropriately. You need to make sure that you don't have all your money in one single stock or in a ton of risky stocks. You need to make sure you have a little bit of security, because I think there's going to be increasing volatility, especially going into Christmas. Now, if you guys get value out of this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I sincerely appreciate it, and it really helps out my channels. All these guys made videos about ChargePoint like yesterday, and they have way more views than the video that I made like 2 months ago. It hurts a little bit, but I'm growing. I get it. If you could support me at all, I sincerely appreciate it. And if you're interested in the Discord, if you're interested in the watch list, if you're interested in anything at all, check out the links below. I have a ton of resources down there dedicated to helping you make more money and improve your trading. All of them are resources that I personally use on a daily basis. Definitely check them out, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.